Hi guys, welcome back to Susan Yura YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss Cambridge Assessment International Education Science Stage 9 Paper 1 from 2023, and this is for lower secondary progression test. Let's get started. Question will be in a quiz form with time interval given, and you may pause this video if you have not finished and get your answer, and then after that you can check with the answer explanation together. If you follow this video till the end, we'll display the full screen of the question, so in the full screen, so you may take a screenshot, save in your laptop for practice, or if you wish to print it out, you can do it while uh, following this quiz online through Susan Hira YouTube channel. Now let's get started from number 1. The duration given for doing this paper is 45 minutes and total mark is 50. Let's start it. This is question 1. This is question 1. Question 1. Look at the diagram of human excretory or renal system here. And this is bladder. Complete the labels on the diagrams. 1 has been done for you, which is the bladder. So 1, 2, 3 slot to fill. Now you will be given 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, if you have not finished or you still need time, please pause this video. Now we will reveal the answer. So Tara, this is the answer. This is kidney, and this is ureter, and last is this is urethra. Right? Let's move on to next number. Next number. Question 1b. What is the function of the human excretory renal system? 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, this is 1 mark. Let's reveal the answer. So the answer is it removes the poisonous waste substances from the body in the form of urine and maintain ionic balance. Alright, if you have any other option, please feel free to write in the comment section if you need to clarify your answer. Let's move on to second question. This is question 2a. The table shows information about elements, atomic symbols, number of electrons in one atom of the element, one ion of the element. Question A, part 1. Which atom loses 3 electrons to form an ion? Circle the correct answer. Is it Li, Mg, Al, Cl, K, or Ca? 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So you got your answer. Let's open it up. Well, the answer is Al. How do we know? Al. The reason is loses 3 electrons. So Al, the number of electrons in one atom is 13. When it loses 3, we minus 3, so it becomes. So that will be the clue for the answer. Next, we move on to next number. Question A, part 2. Which atoms forms a negative ion? And explain your answer. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So you got your answer? Let's open up. Well, the answer is Cl. Explain your answer in Cl. The number of electrons in one atom is 17. After gain 1 electron to form a negative ion, the number of electrons in one ion becomes 18. So we see in here that 17 plus 1 is 18. That's how we know it becomes negative. Well, the rest is 2 is smaller. This is smaller, means they form positive ion. The same apply 19 to 18, 20 to 18. So all the other elements form positive ion except for Cl. Because the number of electrons become increased by 1. Okay, let's move on. Well, question A, part 3. Few elements in the tables are in group 1. Write down the atomic symbols of these two elements. Use the periodic table on page 18 to help you. You can find from periodic table or you can find from the table itself. So 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, if you find the answer from the table, you can see that uh, group 1, it means it has one electron in its outer shell. So when it becomes ion, it will be uh, releasing or lose one electron. So we can check from the ion that is minus 1. When it becomes positive 1, it means 3 minus 1 is 2. So we choose Li. So this is different is 2. We don't choose this. We want to choose the different that is 1. So this is 3, 13 and 10, 3, 17, 18 is plus 1. We want minus 1. So 19 minus 1. So this one is yes. 19 minus 1 is 18. So we choose K. 20, this is minus 2. So group 1, it means we choose the atom which uh, will lose one electron to form ion. So from 3 become 2, from 19 become 18. So that's how we got the answer without even looking at the periodic table. But you can, of course, check the periodic table on the left column in the periodic table. So this is Li and K. That will be your answer. So we type down this is Li and K. So let's move on to the next number. So this is zoom in. A part 1, A part 2, and A part 3. Next, we are still in question 1, 2b. Alright, question 2b says some elements make compounds with ionic bonds. Describe what is meant by the word ionic bonds. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Here we go. Ionic bonds, the bond formed by transferring one or more electron between two or more atoms that produces positive and negative ions. That will be the meaning of ionic bonds. If you need more information about ionic bonds, please feel free to write in the comment section. We'll explain to you specific with this topic, ionic bonds, how it works and what are the example of the ions that involve in ionic bonds. Next, this is question 3. The question is about heat and temperature. Describe the difference between heat and temperature. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Temperature is the measure of how hot something is. Heat is measure of the thermal energy contained in an object. Next, 3b. Question 3b. Rajiv investigates how temperature of cold water increases in two different metals container. He put the same volume of cold water in each container. He puts the two containers in the sun, black container, shiny silver container. Name the equipment Rajiv uses to measure the temperature of water.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, let's open up the answer. So the answer will be thermometer. Let's move on to 3B part 2. 3B part 2, look at the graph showing how the temperature of the water in each container increases with time. Temperature, black container, shiny silver container. The black container gains the most thermal energy. Explain how you know from the graph.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Here's an example of the correct answer. The temperature of the water in black container is higher than the water in shiny silver container. So that will be our answer. Next question. Now we are in question 3B part 3. Explain why the black container gains more thermal energy by radiation.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Alright, black containers absorbs the most heat and a black object absorbs all wavelengths of light and reflects none. So that's the reason the black container gains more energy by radiation. Next number. Explain how the thermal energy travels through the metal containers. Complete these sentences. Thermal energy travels through the metal containers by the process of the particles in the metal gain thermal energy and blank more. As energy passes through the metal, the particles blank with each other. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's open up the answer. Well, within the metal container itself, the thermal energy travel by the process of conduction because the metal container is solid. The particles in the metal gain thermal energy and vibrate more in metals. After that, as energy passes through the metals, the particles collide with each other. Right, next, let's move on. Question 4, there are different theories for the formation of the moon. Pick one correct statement about the collision theory for the formation of the moon. Is it the moon formed in another part of the solar system and was later captured by Earth's gravity? Or is it the moon was formed at the same time as the Earth was formed? Or is it the moon formed when Earth hit another smaller planet? The debris collected in an orbit around the Earth? Or is it the Earth was spinning so fast that some material broke off and began to orbit the Earth? 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's open up the answer. So the moon formed when Earth hit another small planet. The debris collected in an orbit around the Earth. That will be our answer. Here's the explanation. So the most theory accepted is the giant impact or collision theory, that something hit the Earth as the impact, then this of debris and it collected and solidified, become a moon. That will be the explanation for uh, the answer. Next. In question 5, Mia investigates displacement reaction. In her first experiment, she puts some iron sulfate in solution into a test tube, adds a piece of zinc to the iron sulfate solution, records if a displacement reaction takes place. Mia repeats the experiment but this time uses different metals. Question A. Look at tables showing Mia's result from the first experiment. Metal, zinc, magnesium, copper, iron. Is there a displacement reaction for the first zinc? Yes. When Mia add a piece of zinc to the iron sulfate solution, there is a reaction. Well, predict if a displacement reaction takes place with the other metals. Write your prediction in a table. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, let's open up the answer for the reaction in magnesium with yes, copper no, iron no. So how do we get this answer? We have to remember the metal reactivity list. The one that is more reactive, then there will be reaction. How do we know there is reaction in here? Reaction between like zinc react with iron sulfate. Iron sulfate will produce actually the metal. So zinc will displace the iron, so become zinc sulfate, and iron become alone. So there will be the reaction. Now we have to know the reactivity list to compare magnesium, copper, and iron with the iron itself, because the solution is iron sulfate. Let's see the table of reactivity. So if we compare magnesium, um, with the iron, magnesium here, iron is here, so magnesium is above in the list, so it means magnesium is more reactive compared to iron, so there will be a reaction. Yes. Copper, we'll see copper is below the iron, so there will be no reaction as copper is less reactive than iron. While iron and iron itself, there will be no reaction because it's the same iron. Well, that will be the explanation. Next, we move on to next number B. Complete the word equation for the reaction between zinc and iron sulfate. Look at the results. Zinc and iron sulfate. So zinc and iron sulfate, there's a reaction. So we have to complete the reaction according to that. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
So
0.
have you finished and got your answer? Let's open up the answer. Here we go. Zinc but iron sulfate. Sulfate is zinc sulfate plus iron. So right, that will be the answer. Next. Question C. Mia replaces the iron sulfate solution each time with a new sample. Explain why Mia does not use the same sample of iron sulfate solution each time. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Well, it will affect the test result as some of the iron sulfate might have been reacted with the previous metals, as she has done first with zinc, after that magnesium, and copper and iron, so it will affect the result. Next, we move on to next number. We go here in question 6. The diagram shows the pathway of water from the roots to a leaf in a flowering plant. Absorption of water through the roots, transport of water up the stem, loss of water from the surface of the leaf. Question A, part 1. Name the cells in the root that absorb water from the soil. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you done?
0.
Let's open up the answer. So the answer is root hair cells. Let's move on to 6A part 2. Question 6A part 2. Name the tube in the stem that transport water up the flowering stem. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
0.
Let's open up the answer. Well, the answer is xylems, the stems, tube in the stems. Next, question 6A part 3. Name the process that causes the loss of water from the surface of the leaf. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So let's see the answer. Well, it is transpiration. If you don't understand what is transpiration, please feel free to write in the comment section. We'll explain to you specific with this topic. Next, right now still in question 6B. Part 1, 2, 3, colors, investigates water loss from a plant shoot. Look at the equipment he uses here. Plant shoot, layer of oil, water, conical flask, balance. At the start, colors measures the mass of the flask, its content, and the plant shoot. This one. After 24 hours, he measured the mass of the flask, its content, and the plant shoot again. The change in mass is the mass of water lost from the plant shoot. Alright, next, here are his results. Mass at the start in grams 600, 820. Mass after 24 hours in gram 811. Mass of water loss in grams. So, question B part 1. Calculate the mass of water loss by plant shoot. Write your answer in a table. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Have you got your answer? Let's open up. So the answer is 9, as 820 minus 811 is 9. Now let's move on to next part. Next part. Oil is waterproof. Suggest why Carlos places a layer of oil on top of water in conical flask. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, let's open up the answer. Well, the answer is to prevent water evaporates through the surroundings. So that is the answer. So the oil is put here so the water from will not escape from the water surface, but all the water will just escape through transpiration from the leaf. Next question, part 3. Carlos wants to improve the experiment. He repeats this experiment using a different balance. Here are his results. Mass at start in gram is 820.3. Mass of 24 hours is 811.4. And mass of water loss in gram is 8.9. Carlos thinks these results are better. Explain why. Carlos is correct. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, let's open up the answer. Well, the balance can measure data in smaller increment. If one is not placed, so it produces more accurate results. Well, let's move on to next. Question 7. Draw a straight line from the name of the component to its correct symbol and function. One has been done for you. Symbol, this one. Name voltmeter. Function to measure the voltage across a component. This one. And next is this. And name is switch, cells, variable, resistor. Function, the source of energy in the circuit. To change the current in a circuit, to form a circuit on, to turn a circuit on and off. So 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, let's open up the answer. Here we go. This one is the switch. It's to turn a circuit on and off. This one is a variable resistor. Is to change the current in the circuit. This is a cell to use the source of energy in the circuit. Next, question 8. Offspring inherit characteristic from their parents when a sperm and an egg fuse together. Name the process that happens when a sperm and an egg fuse together. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Well, I think you must have got it correct. It's fertilization. Next question 8b. B. The sperm and the egg that fuse together determine the sex of the offspring. Look at the diagram showing the chromosomes in the sperm and the egg, which determines the sex of the offspring. Sperm XY, X is X and X. Offspring XX and XY. Explain why there's a 50% chance of the offspring being male. Use the diagram to help you. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's open up the answer. Well, we'll see that a sperm is carrying either an X or Y chromosome here, and determine the sex of the baby. Both types have equal chances of fertilizing the egg, so it's 50%. Next, question C. The offspring produced look similar but not identical to their parents. Explain why the offspring produced will not look identical to their parents.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, let's open up the answer for question C. Well, the genes of the parents may mix and combine differently to produce offspring with different and new characteristics, which are similar but not identical to their parents. So it's not exactly the same, but similar because it's a mix or combination from male and female. Let's move on to next. Question 9. 65 million years ago, an asteroid collided with Earth, creating a large crater. Question A. Describe two other effects of this asteroid colliding with Earth. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's open up the answer. 9A. Well, it created a huge amount of dust thrown up into the atmosphere, and second, it caused climate change as a huge amount of dust particles blocking the sun's ray. Now let's move on to 9B. Oliver and Pierre investigate the effect of the size of asteroids on the diameter of craters formed. Oliver and Pierre measured the diameter of a ball, dropped the ball into 5 cm depth of flour from a height of 1 meter, measured the diameter of the crater formed, and repeat the experiment 4 times. Oliver and Pierre test 4 different sizes of ball. Here are their results: diameter of ball in millimeter, diameter of crater, mean diameter of crater in millimeter. Oliver and Pierre are discussing their results. They think their results are reliable. Write down 2 reasons why they are correct.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, if you're done, let's open up the answer. Next example of correct answer. Each experiment with a ball diameter 8, 10, 40, 50 is repeated 4 times. And see this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. And all the data are consistent. Next, balls with greater diameter produce greater crater. So it makes sense. Next, let's move on. Question 10. Magnesium reacts with a dilute sulfuric acid to make magnesium sulfate solution and hydrogen gas. Question A. Complete these sentences about the rate of this reaction. The rate of this reaction is increased by increasing the concentration or the blank of the dilute sulfuric acid. One other way of increasing the rate of this reaction is to increase the blank of magnesium. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, let's open up the answer. Question 10. The rate of reaction is increased by increasing the concentration or temperature of dilute sulfuric acid. One other way increasing the rate of reaction is to increase the surface area of the magnesium, as magnesium is a metal. We can make from a metal into a smaller dimension or powdery form, so it will be increasing the surface area. So the rate of reaction will increase by this way. Now let's move on to question B. Describe how solid magnesium sulfate is made from magnesium sulfate solution. So the solid, we want to obtain the crystal from the solution. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Right, let's open up the answer. All evaporate the magnesium sulfate solution until crystals start to form and then dry. So that's how we get the magnesium sulfate crystals from the solution. Do you have any question related to rate of reaction? Why this is temperature? Why this is surface area? Please write down in comment section. We will reply to you specific with this topic to explain and so you understand better. Next question 11. Angelic makes an electrical circuit. The reading on the ammeter is 0.025 A. The voltage across K is 3 volt. This one and calculate the resistance of the lamp K. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, let's open up the answer. Well, for question 11, the answer is 1200 ohm. How does it work? So we have formula V equals IR. V is 3 volt. I is 0.025. Sorry guys, that's calculation. So 0.025, so 3 over 0.025. Let's recalculate. So it's 120. 120 is the answer. 120. So the correct answer is 120 from here. 120. So it's 120 ohm. Let's move on. Question B. Angelic makes another circuit with two lamps. Look at the diagram of this circuit. Describe what happens to current as it flows through this circuit. 10 seconds from now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's open up the answer. So the current in a parallel circuit splits into different branches here and flow through each lamp and then combines again before it goes back to the supply. Next, question 12. This question is about nebulae. Complete the sentences. Nebulae are clouds of blank and blank. New stars are formed in some nebulae called black. 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's open up. While clouds of dust and gas, new stars are formed in some nebulae called stars nurseries. So nebulae is also called stars nurseries. Next question. Stars can be classified according to their properties. Look at the table of properties of some star types. G, B, A, F, O, A, O, B, A, F, G, K, M. And with its color blue, 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 blue to white, white to yellow, and orange to red, and red. And relative mass to the sun is given. Mass to the sun is considered as 1. This must be greater and this must be smaller. Relative mean radius is greater than the sun, it is smaller. Relative mean of luminosity, brightness, this is brighter than the sun, this is less brighter than the sun. Question, look at the key used to identify a star type. Identify the star types of the 5 stars. Antares, Arcturus, Kepler, Vectra, Sirius. Antares, Arcturus. Alright, so we have to identify the stars from the table and then I have to fill the answer in here. Star color is blue or blue to white and follow this path. So the 5 stars are Antares, Arcturus, Kepler, Sirius, and we have Lectura. We have to write our answer in the key here. Lectura has been done for you. Lectura is O. How do we know Lectura is O? So let's see from clue number 1. Blue color is blue and the color is blue or blue to white. So blue to white is the first 4. Now, so we go to number 2. Number 2 is, if it's blue and blue to white, we go to number 2. Mean mass is 60 times greater than mass of the sun. Let's see the mass here. 60. So this one is 60. So O is the Lectura. Now let's fill the other 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 seconds will be given.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Alright, let's open up the answer. So here's our answer is a series A, Kepler G, Antares, and Arcturus K. Now let's see how it works. For the first, start from the first again. Star color is blue or blue to white. So let's start with the blue to right. So there are 4. Uh, always done. Always done. So we this one. So there are 3 left. Now we go to 2. Mean mass is 60 times. It's done. Mean mass is 3.2 times. So let's see 3.2 times this one. So this must be A. This is A. That's how we got A. Next, back to number 1. The star color is not blue or blue to white. So it's not blue or blue to white. It means we have these 3 left. And go to number 3. Mean mass is greater than the mass of the sun. The mass is greater than the mass of the sun. So this one is greater. The rest is smaller. So G must be belong to Capella. Next, mean mass is less than mass of the sun. We go to 4. So there are 2 options, K and M. 4 says mean radius is about half of the sun. Mean radius, let's see radius. Half of the sun is 0.4. So M belong to Antares. And then mean luminosity is about half of the sun. Half of this one. So we have a K in here. So that's how we got all the answer. So this is the last page. It consists of periodic table which you can refer to. Like you can find the group 1 element as part of the answer. So next, so that's the end of this paper. Now we scroll over from first page full screen so we may take a screenshot. So this is the first page. This is second page question. Next is the third page question. Next is the page 4. Page 4. Next is page 5. Next is page 6. Next is page 7. Next is page 8. Next is page 9. Next is page 10. And move on to page 11 and page 12, page 13, page 14, page 15, page 16, page 17, and this is the last page. I will scroll over and zoom it in so you may take a screenshot of each. This is first page, introduction. This is a question, and this is the
Part 3, and this is question 2C. Next is question 4, question 5A, and question 5B, and question 5C, and next is question 6A, 6B, and this is B part 1, 2, and B part 3, and question 7, question 8, A and B,
question 8, question 8C, question 9A, B, and question still B, 9B, and question 10A, B, question 11A, B, and question 12A, B. This is still question 12. That's it for this paper. So today we have discussed science progression test, past paper 2023, paper 1 with codes S/S901. There's question with answer for chemistry lower secondary stage 9. Please click link in this description. This symbol at the right bottom corner of this video in Susan Euro YouTube channel, you can find all other useful links covering past paper, the latest and most update one for science, mathematics, English, and question answer with explanation and MarkScheme. And also, don't forget to ring the bell. You will be the first to be informed when we release our latest updates. As we keep updating our resources every week. Like and share to anybody who might need this because this channel is free for everybody. And see you in the next video. So today's discussion is conducted by Study with Teaching Online. We cater for all the subject and syllabus. If you are interested to join with our online affordable tuition, please feel free to contact us and email us. Or if you have any unsolved past papers, you can freely send to us. We'll see what we can do for you. Bye bye, and don't forget to write your input, comment, question, or anything in the comment section. Bye bye, and see you in the next video. We hope today's discussion will be helpful to you, and God bless you.